content can increase conversions by 80%, retention by 95%, and trust by 300%.
Hey guys, how's it going? In this video, I want to cover a very interesting tool that I found on AppSumo the other day. It's called Vidboard AI, and it essentially enables you to do more of a budget-friendly AI video creation. So if you use certain other tools for video creation like Runway, they are extremely expensive. And I found this tool and I want to actually try it out to see how it feels and the quality of the generations as opposed to some other tools that I've tried in the market so far. So the other day I spoke to the CEO of the company and I'm actually very interested to try out the tool as well. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. I've anyways gone ahead and signed up so that I can save you guys some time. But in order to create my first video, I'm just going to click on create first video for free. I think I'm already logged in, so I don't need to do the free generation. I have access to a bunch of these different options here. And I'm going to start with the first video that basically says create video with avatar. And then I've also used other tools like InVideo in the past. And so I will be able to give you like a good feedback on how this feels as opposed to those other tools available in the market. So let's go ahead and click on the YouTube Shorts button here. So let's go ahead and click on next. So this is basically a journey to help you the tool better. Okay. So apparently this seems like the avatar of the video, and looks like I can drag and play around with this. I'm actually thinking if I can upload my own avatar. So I'm going to click on my avatars here and then I'm going to click on upload avatar. All right. So going to click on this, click on agree, and then I'm going to upload an image. So I just created this very simple image using Canva and I'm going to be uploading that on Vidboard. This is the image and then I'm going to click on generate. It seems that I'll have to wait some time before the image loaded by the team, post which I can generate. So let's just see if I can have access to my avatars. This waiting can take some time, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back and in the meantime, I'm going to try around playing with the other features available on the platform. But note that it would be great if certain AI features would have been used in order to approve or reject avatars, because like people who want to use the product won't necessarily should have to wait until the approval process is completed, and because the wait time can potentially lead to drop-offs in general. So either ways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something else and I'll just see how long it takes for it to approve the avatar. So in the meantime, I'm going to click on create faceless video and I'm going to click on YouTube Shorts again. So let's see how the template looks like now. Obviously I don't have an avatar here now, so our focus will be on script primarily. You also have an option to generate a voice, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to look on generative AI. One of the trending topics recently was that some of the artists leaked OpenAI's Sora model. So I'm going to use that as a starting point. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to Vidboard and I'm going to paste this script. Looks like I can only put up to 800 characters for the script, and I'm going to click on generate voice, which will essentially use this voice, which I also apparently have the option to change. I wish I had an option to add my own voice, but either ways, it looks like something I can manage with right now. I'm just going to use, let's say Brian, let's hear it.
The thing always happens that you really believe in, and the belief
Life without love is...
Let's try for Roger.
It is not so important to know everything as...
Alright, so you can also filter by male, female voices here. Let's hear for Alice.
Just trust yourself. I have never been hurt by...
I'm going to use this one and then I'm going to say generate voice, which is essentially going to take the script and generate the voice for me. It looks like that I'll have to actually enter the script. So I'm not actually generating the script here. So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to click on use AI and then I'm going to write the topic here. And so audience should be generative. I'm just going to keep it very, very simple, right? The objective for your video script to introduce my audience to the recent Sora leak. Persona and tone of the script: tone to be conversational, persona to be matured audience. I hope you guys are mature audience because I'm putting that in the persona for the channel that I'm building, right? So I'm gonna say interested in generative AI and let's click on generate script. So at this point of time, it's going to take some time, I guess. So this is the slide 1, this is the slide 2. So as it appears, there are multiple slides in here and I can choose the voice. So I'm going to change the voice Alice on both the slides. I can maintain the consistency, and I noticed that the script is actually very, very small. It should probably be a little more longer. Let's go ahead and click on generate voice either ways and see what happens. So far, like what I feel, this is more of a workflow of sorts. A lot of the video generation tools today in the market will just accept some prompts and do the whole process on their end. But it seems this one, especially Vidboard in this case, essentially gives you that freedom to do things yourself. So let's go ahead and click on preview. Okay, you can actually click here and see these slides. So there are 2 slides now, and I'm going to click on preview and play this.
We received access to Sora with the promise to be early testers, red teamers, and creative partners.
That sounds interesting. And let's see if we have access to some media as well. So let's say I'm going to go ahead and choose this one and let's play this video now.
We received access to Sora with the promise to be early.
It looks I can actually make this a little more better. You also have the options to add the audio. You also have the option to add the text. So essentially this is more of an advanced AI powered Canva like experience where you have this entire video board and then you essentially use AI to, let's say, write scripts and or maybe manually type all of these scripts, add more slides, and then finally generate the video or save the template in order to do more of that on a scalable basis. So let's say if you're building or writing or creating short videos every other day, essentially what you can do is you can create a template of sorts and then just change the script inside of the video here or inside of your script tab here, and then based on that it can essentially adapt to newer topics and so on. So either ways, when I was trying the avatar bit, I did get an email from them saying that it looks, to ensure that the avatar looks best, we recommend using the photo following these guidelines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the avatar piece and it looks like that my avatar wasn't up to the mark, and I agree, it kind of had like a dark pattern on the face which I don't think went very well with this. So I'm going to click on create only video avatar and then I'm going to choose avatars, my avatars, and then I'm going to upload the avatar. I think it's still going to be rejected, but I'm going to try it just in case because this has this head cut off here, but it's way more brighter than the other one that I uploaded, right? So, and I realized that the whole avatar approval process is not actually very long. I did get the reply almost immediately and I think it's back now as well. So once you upload your avatar, you kind of get this email saying that your photo has been uploaded and it's waiting approval. I think it takes 2 to 3 minutes for them to approve your avatar before you see that message in here. In the meantime, let's go back again and look at something else on the product. You have the option to create faceless video from template, generate AI subtitles, create video from a link, AI dubbing. Now this seems interesting. Just going to upload a sample video here. It seems like I can only upload 30 MB worth of video. Either ways, let's go ahead and try some of the videos I may have. Actually 30 MB is a very small size for a video, but let's see if I can get. So I did click on cancel and it looks like it's loading. I'm going to refresh this again and going to find a file that may be less than 30 MB. So I'm going to choose this video and let's go ahead and choose a language. I'm going to use Hindi here. So I want to translate the language into Hindi and then I'm going to click on next. Click on generate AI dubbing video. Alright, so it looks like the generation or dubbing has started. I think this is one of those interesting features that a lot of course creators can potentially use, and it looks like the video is already done. This is where my video should appear. Alright, so while we wait for the video, it looks like the video got approved or the avatar got approved. That it's going to take some time for the avatar to go live. Either ways, I'm going to go back to my projects and this seems to be the project I was working on. So no, this is not what I was looking for. I did generate or did dub a video using the tool, but I don't find the video here. Let's go ahead and choose the file again and then let's click on next and let's click on Hindi and click on save and then generate AI dubbing. I think the platform is evolving very well. There are certain things that can most certainly be improved like this, right? So it says uploading slide data, please wait until it reaches 100%, and it did reach 100%, and I'm going to click on OK and it redirects me back here. Kind of makes me think I'm doing something wrong. So let's go back, click on the new email that they've sent. Oh, okay, so this is essentially the confirmation of the video being in progress. I get it. So they are not showing the progress upfront in the dashboard, but they do send you an email here. All right, so the video seems to be ready. Let's go ahead and click on the link here. All right, it seems that this is the alert that I'm getting. Either ways, let's go to Vidboard AI. If I can view the video through this link, I have to go ahead and click ignore, which is weird. I'm going to refresh this for ensuring that this is weird that it's taking so long. So yeah, this is ready. I'm going to play this.
क्या आप जानते हैं कि डिजिटल युग में वीडियो सबसे आकर्षक और प्रभावी संचार? एक हालिया अध्ययन के अनुसार वीडियो सामग्री 80% तक रूपांतरित है, 95% है और वीडियो सामग्री से 100%.
So it is actually very interesting and the generation looks actually very good. Way better than what I expected. Seems that it has gone ahead and cloned the voice of the narrator and then based on the voice, it has dubbed the voice. So it's actually very cool. Way better than what I expected. Finally, what I want to try is the avatar bit. So I hope I get my avatar bit approved. I still haven't really heard from the avatar or still haven't really heard for the avatar. So what I'm going to do for now, just to experiment, is I'm going to choose any of the avatars that are available in here and create a video based on that, right? So this is the avatar. I'm going to paste it here, or I'm going to move it in here. I'm going to add a background, let's say this one, and I'm going to use AI to generate my script. Let's just go ahead and copy this. Going to go back to Vidboard here, and I'm going to paste the script. This is the topic and audience generative AI learners. I'm going to click on next, and then I'm going to say objective to educate folks on the power of Gen AI professional, and I'm going to click on generate script. Now I'm going to just move on with the default settings, and I'm going to generate the voice in here. Looks like it says I need to remove the special characters from the script. Slides 2 and 1. I believe that what they're referring to is R and D. So emphasis sign is the problem. I'm going to go back to script, the text script that I created. I cannot necessarily find my script. I can see it here, but I can't necessarily see these in the script section. Either ways, let's go ahead and take some component of this script and paste it here, and let's just use that as the script for now. Let's paste this here and then click on generate voice. Hopefully there shouldn't be a lot of problem in here. Then go ahead and click on let's use script and voice. This point of time we already have the script we want to use, and let's just go ahead and preview this.
Hundreds of artists provide unpaid labor through bug testing, feedback, and experiment.
All right, looks good. It says that the lip syncing will only happen once we actually take the video live. I'm going to increase the size of the avatar in here so that it looks better. I'm going to move this to adjust this a little bit, and then let's go ahead and click on generate video. So now we just gotta wait until the video is generated. I think it'll take some time, but we'll get an email once it's ready. All right, so the video is now ready. Let's go ahead and play this.
Hundreds of artists provide unpaid labor through bug testing, feedback, and experimental work for the program for a $150 billion valued company. While hundreds contribute for free, a select few will be chosen through a competition to have their Sora-created films screened, offering minimal compensation which pales in comparison to the substantial PR and marketing value OpenAI receives.
So it looks actually very, very cool and way better than what I expected. Now, my final feedback or, my final thoughts on the tool per se. Pricing wise, this is without a question one of the most affordable video generation tools in the market, and I don't understand how they're able to help you make over 160 videos for this amount, or maybe $150 or even $100. Because as far as my testing goes on Runway and a few other AI tools, it'll take you around $1.50 at least to generate one video per se. And the fact that you get 160, it's actually very, very cheap. And for the quality of video that you're getting at this point of time, I think it's pretty well and generously priced. As far as the experience goes, obviously there's a lot of work to do on the UI side of things, where it seems like the team is actually very responsive, actively working in order to fix or improve the UI over time. The whole process of actually building a video on scratch on the UI is actually very hard to achieve, and the fact that they're able to do it for you, it's actually very good, and I think you should definitely try the platform out. There are some basic things that you might also feel when you're on the UI. For example, the text in the OK is small. Again, all of these things I notice because I use softwares a lot, but overall I think this is actually a very, very good tool. And for folks who are looking to build faceless channels or digital twin AI videos and so on and so forth, this is actually a great opportunity to try. So please feel free to give this tool a try and let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much and have a good day.